You won't believe what Google just announced in their recent earnings call. The company just delivered its first ever quarter exceeding $100 billion in revenue. That's $102.3 billion, up 16% from last year, absolutely crushing Wall Street estimates. The stock surged over 6% in after hours trading, and for good reason. This wasn't just a beat, this was a statement. For months, the biggest narrative hanging over Google was that AI was a massive threat. The argument was that generative AI would erode Google Search's unbreakable moat and that Google was a dying business. Well, this report completely flips that script. It shows that AI isn't the threat, it's the rocket fuel for their next phase of growth. Let's start with search. The business everyone thought was in danger, it saw revenue increase by 15% year over year. All the talk about ChatGPT disrupting Google's core business simply isn't showing up in the numbers. In fact, new features like AI overviews are actually driving a surge in query volume. The supposed poison is turning out to be the cure. And before we get to the craziest parts, if you want to stay up to date on the latest AI news, make sure to like and subscribe. Now let's talk about the real star of the show, Google Cloud. It grew an explosive 34%, accelerating from last quarter's 32% growth. CEO Sundar Pichai noted that AI revenue within cloud is up over 200% year over year. But it's not just about revenue. The profitability is jaw-dropping. Cloud's operating margin went from 17% to almost 24%, a massive expansion showing they have real pricing power. So how are they pulling this off? By spending an absolutely insane amount of money. Google is raising its guidance for capital expenditures to between $91 and $93 billion for the year. That money is going directly into AI infrastructure, the custom chips, the data centers, and the GPUs needed to win the AI arms race. They are essentially bludgeoning the competition with cash flow. After spending $24 billion on this in just 3 months, they still generated an extra $24.5 billion in free cash. No other company, maybe besides Microsoft, can even dream of competing at that financial scale. This is why, for the first time in a while, investors seem more excited about Google than even Meta, which also posted strong ad growth. Google is proving it has a fully integrated business model, from developing AI models to distributing them through search, YouTube, and the cloud. At the end of the day, this quarter was a mic drop. For the better part of a year, the market dramatically underestimated Google, valuing it far lower than its peers. This report is the moment the market seems to be waking up. Google isn't just surviving the generative AI era, it's proving it has the money, the infrastructure, and the strategy to dominate it.